So, a few minutes into my first game of Sunrise City, I felt like it was probably going to be a winner. Sure enough, after playing, I was compelled to play another game. And it was kind of late, so I went to bed soon after. But I thought to myself, if I had only started earlier, I could have played a few more times. And that's how fast I was hooked on Sunrise City. It was the same feeling I got when I first played Seven Wonders or Clever Mojo Games' other release, Alien Frontiers. So Sunrise City is very easy to learn, and all the phases are engaging and fun. I never felt like I was trudging through a particular phase just to get to the good one. Sunrise City maintains a smooth flow while playing, and I really appreciate that in a board game. Everything just felt so organic, and the game mechanics felt like they just worked. Another thing that really struck me was the originality of the gameplay. Now, I've played some really great tile laying games before, and even though you are laying tiles in Sunrise City, I've not played anything else quite like it before. And it's always refreshing to find a game that brings something original to the table, using tried and true mechanics in an interesting way. So after a few plays, your goals change from just matching the colors to using your roll cards and community tiles to try and manipulate perfect tens to try and nab 2 benchmark tokens instead of 1. And another fun thing to do is to give your opponents points to try and mess up their quest for 10, or make it so the zone they control with a bid marker gets stranded with no possible way for them to score with it. So the roll card, can change the scoring requirements for a player in a round, and players will have cards that give them abilities when certain events take place. For instance, the zoning commissioner will give you double scoring in the zoning phase, or the city manager can give you a point when you or someone else places a building adjacent to a community tile. So you can get one even if you're not the one placing it, which is cool. And these are things that make each play of Sunrise City feel fresh and make it so the same tactics may not work from game to game. I haven't seen the final artwork, so I can't really comment on that other than to say the prototype art is actually pretty good. So David McKenzie from Clever Mojo Games said that they're planning to use thick cardboard stock for the tiles and a nice, linen sheet for the cards. So Sunrise City is going to be a pretty hefty game, and it should look great when it's finished. And on the artwork, you have Sarah Chip Nixon and Chris Kirkman. I'm not really familiar with Sarah's work, but the art on the cards and the tiles and stuff, they have a neat style to them, and I find it pretty appealing. Chris, on the other hand, is a fellow game reviewer / game developer / graphic designer, and he's actually pretty talented. He designed the cool-looking Sunrise City logo, which kind of reminds me of the logo from BioShock. So as you can probably tell, I really enjoy this game. I like it so much that I personally contributed to the Kickstarter campaign, so I could receive a full retail copy when it hits stores next year. So I'll go ahead and include the link if you're interested in joining as well and getting yourself a copy with the exclusive bonuses. So you may be asking yourself, why would I take the time and do this special feature about a game I have no financial attachments to, which I don't, by the way. But I originally watched the Kickstarter video, and I thought to myself, this looks pretty neat. And then I kind of forgot about it. But after I received the prototype and I actually played the game, I feel that Sunrise City is a game that really deserves to be made and recognized, for that matter. And as a game reviewer, when I find a hidden gem, I feel compelled to share it with the world, or at least my small part of it.